Hey friends, before we start the video, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, hit that like button as well. Thanks.
Let's get game number 2 going.
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks for the follow, Luminaxis. Max, I think you won the roll, right?
I did. I will get us started when we are all ready, correct?
I think we're good to go.
We are good to go.
Zuchen120, thank you for the follow.
I will draw and start out with a Path of Ancestry and pass the turn.
Again?
Yep.
Alright. Well, I'm going to play a Temple of Deceit. Scribe 1 and pass. I'll put that on the bottom.
Alright. Tap. Draw. Oof. I'll play a Gingerbread Cabin tapped. Go ahead, Dana.
Hey, Andy.
Yeah.
Teresa redeemed a You Look Smashing. What is that one?
I forget. I'm looking it up right now. I don't remember what it was.
We have stuff. We don't know what it does.
Is that all you're doing, Dana?
Yeah, sorry.
Is it the compliment one?
Oh, is that the compliment one? Yeah. You look smashing. So we have to compliment somebody. Nick, why don't you give a compliment?
Have to. Yeah, I can. All right. So I'm gonna do one for one person for all of them. You know, I'm gonna do a shout out to Chris, who unfortunately is not here. Chris, I'm jealous of that scythe on that playmat.
It's pretty sweet looking.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Our playmats were designed by a local LGBTQ artist, Grace Morris, for us, and she did really nice work. I was very happy how they turned out.
Very cool.
Oh, nice. All right.
I played my land, and then I'm going to play a Charcoal Diamond and pass the turn.
All right. I'm going to speed through my turn because I didn't just do that. Play an island. I'll play Everflowing Chalice for 1, and I'll pass.
All right. Untap. Draw.
Scythe Envy.
Tranquil Thicket and pass to Dana.
And I'm going to play a Demir Signet, and I'll pass turn.
I will draw. And I will play a Child of Night, and I will scry from the Path of Ancestry.
Nice.
Nice.
And that will stay on top, and I will play my land for turn, unfortunately, is a Mortuary Mire, and I do not have anything to put on top of my library, so I will pass.
It's like a classic Magic card, Child of Night. I like it. Okay. So, we're going to play a Swamp. And... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're just going to spend 3 mana and put Gyruda in my hand.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Alright, untap. Draw. Drop a forest. And let's see. We will. What the heck? We'll play Aronis's Monument.
Oof.
Oh.
Wow, that was quite the collective groan there. I think I got all 3 of you on that one. So my green creature spells cost 1 less. Whenever I cast a creature spell, target creature I control gets +2/+2 and gains trample until end of turn. Go ahead, Dana.
Right. Swamp. 1, 2, 3. I'll play this here, Midnight Clock. And I will pass turn.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh. I will draw. I will move to combat. And I will smack the victor from last round, Nick, for 2.
That's how you do it.
I should have complimented Max.
That's how you do it.
Hit him for winning. Hit him for infecting out his co-host.
That was not his fault. Come on.
Listen, you know, there's
I'll take credit.
multiple ways you can look at it. Neither are necessarily right or wrong.
I will tap 3 for a vampire aristocrat. It's a 2/2 that I can sacrifice to give. I sack a creature to give it +2/+2, and then I will scry. I will put that on bottom and pass the turn.
Alright. I will draw. Play a Sunken Hollow. Comes into play untapped. Let's see. That doesn't seem like a good idea. So I'm just gonna pass the turn.
Wow. Alright.
Yeah. You see this mana?
You're just sitting there waiting to counter my Omnath, I think is what it is.
It depends. Is it coming over here?
Eventually, yeah.
Ooh, I
Let's
don't know,
keep
man.
killing it. Well. Might as well. Attempt to cast Omnath. Whoop-oo.
I will not do anything.
Alright. And then I'm going to cast a card that's going to make you want to do something. I'm going to cast a Key to the City.
Oof.
Oh.
I can't get rid of artifacts in blue-black. Come on.
So, Key to the City says, tap it, discard a card. Up to 1 target creature can't be blocked this turn. And whenever it becomes untapped, I can pay 2 and draw a card. And I am all done. Go ahead, Dana.
All right. I will play this here. I wouldn't. And I'll play a Command Sphere. And a Dimir Locket.
Hey.
Rocking out over there.
And I'll pass turn.
Ramp.
I will untap and draw.
So you got 4 counters on the
play-
clock? Or... Oh, it's 5 now. Wow.
I'll play a swamp, a snow-covered swamp. I'm going to move to combat. And I'm going to swing at Dana for 2.
I'll have to take 2.
Okay. Second main phase, I'm going to pay 5 for a Bloodlord of Vazgoth. It has Bloodthirst 3, so it enters with 3 counters. It has flying, and then whenever I cast a vampire creature, it gains Bloodthirst 3.
Yup.
Wow.
Is that going to resolve there, Nick?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then I scry.
Yikes.
I will keep that on top. And I will pass my turn.
Alright, I will draw. Play an island. And I'm going to cast Gyruda.
Yup.
A
Alright.
turn early.
Nothing from me.
Nothing from me.
Nothing from me.
I get 1 hit, which is a Lockmere Serpent. So it's a 7/7 with flash. Doesn't matter. I can pay blue, sack an island. Can't be blocked this turn. I can pay black, sack a swamp. I gain 1 life and draw a card. I can also pay blue and a black. Exile 5 cards from an opponent's graveyard. Return it from my graveyard to my hand. I can activate that only as a sorcery.
All right.
All right, and that'll be my turn.
Oh, and it's a 7/7, by the way. Not
Yeah.
not irrelevant. All right.
Fine.
That's fine.
You got like a million Omnath over there soon. I don't want to hear it.
Oh,
I can count.
Let's see. Pay 2 for a Colony Heart Expedition. Landfall. Whenever land enters, I put a counter on it. Remove 3 quest counters from it. Search my library for 2 basic land cards. Put them in tapped. Play a forest. And let's see. We will. Wow, your board is really crazy already, Nick.
Yeah, Nick.
I just...
I mean, he could just Tainted Strike you at any time.
Yeah,
You're right.
Max already has a 6/6 flyer.
The best part is it's not even legal in my deck. Thanks, Gyruda.
Wow. I think I'm just going to pass the turn.
You don't want to make your commander unblockable?
No, there's too much.
The way you threatened me like last turn?
Got too much heat already on the board.
He's hot.
It's hot.
Alright, I'll play an island. What do we have here?
Oh, it has flying? Ew.
What?
The Bloodlord.
No, you don't have to worry about anything, Nick.
Okay.
It's
I
fine.
believe you.
It's fine.
I believe you.
I'm in the spirit of giving. It's fine.
Sounds ominous here. Like, what is? If he's not going to attack with it, what is he going to do with it?
Thank you, Andy and chat. Thank you for believing me.
All right.
Let's see. I am going to cast Thing. 1, 2, 3. Fire Shrieker.
Oh, goodness.
This is awesome.
I'm glad you're happy.
We're in danger.
I don't have any creatures in play. Nothing to worry about here. I'm gonna pass turn.
Oh.
Sure. Okay. I'm gonna draw. I will tap. I'm gonna move to combat.
You move. I'll allow it.
We're gonna swing the Bloodlord. What could Nick have? What could Andy have up for 2 mana? That's scary.
3.
3. Oh, that's even worse. I'm gonna swing at Nick for 6 in
Part
the
of I
air.
have to worry.
I'm giving damage. That's what I'm doing. I'm giving damage.
How much is that? 6?
6.
Ugh. I hate it.
And then I'm going to tap 5 for an Anointed Deacon. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I may have target vampire get +2/+0 until end of turn. And it also has Bloodthirst 3, so it comes in with 3+1/+1 counters on it.
It's getting scary.
Getting out of control.
It's getting a little scary.
Yeah, a little bit.
I will scry, and I will pass my turn. I'll leave that on top.
Alright. a swamp. Oh boy, we have all this mana. It's a weird amount. It's just 7.
It's Rift mana.
Right? In our $50 budget decks. What is Rift, like $30 now?
Yeah.
That's down to 20
so,
because
yeah.
of Double Masters, isn't it?
That's right. I did get a printing. Yeah.
All right. Well, I just realized Lockmere Serpent is like anti-Wrexial tech. I can just sack all my lands.
True.
Got
Yeah, you
'em.
can get them all, and I can't swing in. That's true. That would absolutely teach me a lesson.
Yes, a lesson in why you shouldn't play Lockmere Serpent. All right. I'm gonna go to combat, and all your dang vampires fly. How big is your vampire with Bloodlust?
This one is a 6/6, and this one is a 6/6. This is the only one that flies. Is the one that is tapped currently.
Okay. I'm going to send both Gyruda and Lockmere Serpent at you.
Well, that's not fun. That's 13 damage.
It sure is. I would also like Bloodthirst.
I'm gonna declare no blocks.
Cool. I
Wow.
got no tricks.
No tainted strike?
Don't look at me. Alright. And that'll be it for my turn.
Alright, end of turn. I'll make 3 mana. And untap. Draw. Oof. Yerk. We will pay 2 for a Marwyn the Nurturer. So Marwyn's a 1/1 elf druid. Whenever another elf enters a battlefield under my control, I put a +1/+1 counter on her, and I can tap her for green mana equal to her power. Triggers Ronus's Monument. We'll give Omnath +2/+2 and trample until end of turn, which makes it a 6/6 trample. Let's put 3 more into that.
Now, Andy, I did not kill you last game.
Who was it that did that? Because I'm getting like conflicted answers on who's responsible for that.
I mean, not me. My answer's true. I
Uh,
watched that happen.
Okay. We'll go to combat. I will send Omnath at Dana. So that is 9. 9/9 trample.
Wow. Give it infect.
He's doing something.
I'm going to Grizzly Spectacle. For a target non-artifact creature in its control, puts a number of cards equal to that creature's power top of their library into the graveyard.
So I'm going to be
Nice.
milling 9. Wow. Is it worth it to do this now? Probably. I'll spend 2. So Omnath will go down to a 7. I'll cast Rapid Vigor. Regenerate all my creatures.
Okay.
Tap some.
So I don't know. How does that work with rules? Does that take it out of combat then?
Yeah, because when we're generating,
'Cause
it
it'll
gets
die.
tapped.
Right. Okay.
And it's all your creatures, right?
Yeah, but they don't get tapped unless they're actually
Unless
the
they die.
regeneration shield
Yeah.
triggers. Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. Well. That's all I got. Go ahead.
All right. Let's see. Tap. Off counter goes on. I'm gonna float the in response to it. Float the 1 blue mana. It gets exiled. I shuffle my one remaining card in my hand. My graveyard into my library.
Enjoy.
No, my Lockmere Serpent stuff. Actually, hey Andy, do you still mill 9 or 7?
Do I still? I think so.
I think so, but I guess I'm not positive.
Chris, if you're still in chat, let us know.
Chris, do I still mill? Off of the Grizzly Spectacle? Or any other judge that may happen to be floating around?
So with my one blue that's still floating at instant speed, I'm going to. How big's your Bloodlust Vampire Max?
They are both 6/6s.
I am going to give the flying one +6, -6 till end of turn. I have 6 cards in hand. The Warped Physique.
That's not nice, Dana. So, sure.
Chris, it was a legal target. It was just it got regenerated. So the question is whether or not the
get regenerated with Rapid Vigor.
Yeah, if the mill still happens.
Yeah, the mill happened.
They're 2 separate clauses. It's
Okay.
not dependent on the creature dying.
Yep, given all that, yes. Okay.
Oh,
Thank you, Chris.
I lost 4 forests, Wilderness Reclamation, Rabid Bite, and Sakura Tribe Elder. Sad about that.
That's
Wilderness.
Steve.
See, Dana, I was gonna smack Andy for 6, but I guess you had to get rid of my vampire.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Max, I'm
No.
probably going to.
No.
After I play my land and gain a life, I'm gonna play 1, 2, 3. And play Extract from Darkness, which is each player mills 2 cards, and then I put a creature from a graveyard back into play under my control.
Nice.
Snow covered swamp and Hall of Triumph.
For me, you got an War Isle Refuge and a Cackling Fiend.
This Cackling Fiend, dude, I don't think it's as good as his
But,
vampire.
No. It's a 2/1 when it UTBs. Each of your opponents discards a card.
Yeah.
Alright, so I milled
Anything cool?
a Wood Elves and a Baru Fist of Krosa, and your other option in my graveyard is a Sakura Tribe Elder.
I will just take Max's vampire.
Yes.
3/3 flyer for you.
What's it called, Max?
Bloodlord of Vazgoth.
Gotcha. Okay. Make a token for it in a moment. There's nothing else though I can do. I don't think. There's not. So I'm passing the turn.
I will untap and draw. I'll play a Rogue's Passage. I will tap 3 for a Commander's Sphere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to have Child of Night get +2/+0 until end of turn. And I am going to declare it 6. Nope, we're not going to swing with the Deacon. We'll just swing 4 on the ground at Nick.
Yeah, I'll take 4.
Okay. Go. Math. I will pass my turn.
Okay. Then I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Play a Tectonic Edge for turn. Okay.
And for those that are curious, the important part on Grizzly Spectacle is that there's 2 different clauses. Destroy target creature and then do a thing. As long as the spell doesn't fizzle, first one doesn't need to necessarily happen for the second one to occur.
Mhm.
So like artifact mutation, we're destroying an artifact and put a amount of tokens in place equal to the artifact CMC. You can hit like an indestructible artifact with that and still make the tokens.
Alright, I'm gonna go to combat. Andy, both of these are coming at you.
Yeah, I suppose I'm due. What's the total there? 13?
Yes. You got a 6/6 and a 7/7. No evasion.
No blocks.
Okay.
Dana? Anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna take. No, I got nothing.
I'm at 27.
Cool.
I'll give you a free one where I won't kill you with the next creatures.
Thanks, I appreciate that. It's amazing.
I'm a gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they always say.
Yeah, good of a time as any, I guess. I'm gonna tap 8 for Inscription of Insight Kicked.
Nice.
So, I get to choose all of them since I kicked it, if it resolves. I bounce 2 creatures, I scry 2, then draw 2, and then target player creates an XX creature token where X is the number of cards in their hand. So for the 2, I have to choose targets before it resolves, I guess. 2 creatures would be the other 6/6 not Bloodlord of Vazgoth vampire and Omnath. And then I would scry 2, draw 2, and then get a creature. So I'll do the scry. I'm assuming that's resolving, Dana?
You got nothing, yep.
Okay. Scrying this. Ooh, I'm gonna draw both of those. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll make a 7/7. And that'll be my turn.
Who wants a board wipe?
Not me.
Let me bust out my mono green board wipe
I
here.
think you're in the wrong colors for it. Wave of Vitriol, I guess, might get it done.
Let's see.
I'm just gonna leave it blank. That's an illusion, right?
Yep.
Land. Drop another county on the expedition.
Draco, don't call me out.
Hey, I'm a lefty too.
Hey, right on.
Alright. Well,
The Omnath is just going to come back.
2, 3. 1, 2.
That's fine. They can pay for it. All 2 men of it.
We'll cast Kogla.
Oh!
Ah.
Yeah, buddy. What's you killing of mine?
So Ronus' Monument will trigger. Marwyn is the only target, so that'll get +2/+2 and trample. Anything I fight is gonna kill Kogla as well, unfortunately.
Well, of mine, yeah. You don't have to kill my stuff, Andy.
Yeah, I don't really have much choice there. Let's see. That the token, is it just a vanilla 7/7?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we'll fight the Lockmere.
Okay.
Kogla dies to sad.
It was Beauty that killed the beast.
Yes. Unfortunately, that's all I got. Go ahead, Dana.
All right. May as well play that island. Max, any flyers currently?
No flyers currently.
I'm gonna swing at you with the Bloodlord. 3 in the air.
For 3,
Just 3.
I will take 3.
I will play my commander. Comes in with 3 counters.
No, it has to be a vampire.
Oh, it only works with vampires.
Yeah, whenever you cast a vampire spell, it gains Bloodlust 3.
Gotcha. All right. It's gonna be all I am gonna do though. I'm gonna play that commander and I'm gonna pass turn.
I will untap, draw. What's the thing? One in a black for a Dusk Legion Zealot. That man is going to cast a creature. So I will scry first. I'll put it on the bottom.
What's that green spell that makes a bunch of 4/4 beasts and they fight everything? Azuri's Predation.
Azuri's Predation.
Yeah.
Okay. I will play my land for turn, which is a snow-covered swamp.
I mean, all is dust technically, I guess, is available to everybody too.
Yeah. I do like Apex Alta still as an option. Been using that lately.
Yeah, all his dust is $6, looks like.
What?
Got
Oh, that's
a couple
cheaper.
reprints lately.
Wow.
Lowest
It was
is
pricey for quite a while.
Modern Masters at $574 right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will cast my commander as well. I lost a life from the Dusk Legion.
Alright.
I will end my turn.
Okie dokie. I'll keep draw. What's this do? Huh. I'm gonna play a Choked Estuary. I have nothing to reveal, so we'll enter tapped. I'm gonna do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will cast New Scrap Mob. So enter the 5 counters on it. Whenever any player casts a spell, I remove a counter from it and make a 2/2 zombie.
Wow. Nice.
Okay. Oh man, Wrexial's a 5/8. It's a good commander. Alright, I'm not gonna do anything and I'll pass turn.
Well, alright. Untap. A draw. I will recast Omnath.
Alright, I'll make a zombie.
Trigger Ronus's Monument. Will give Marwyn +2/+2 and trample. not going to do anything with that. Pass the turn. Go ahead, Dana.
Okay.
Kill Nick.
Are there any cool instant sorceries in anyone's graveyard?
Yeah, I probably have some. Inscription of Insight is the only one.
I've got Overrun and Rabid Bite and Rapid Vigor.
What does Rabid Bite do?
The target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control.
What are yours,
I don't
Max?
like that. I have none. I have no instants or sorceries in my graveyard.
All right. Let's see here. I'm going to play a Curator's Ward on Wrexial.
Oh boy. Well, I get a thing. A zombie. I will draw it later. I have a response to the Curator's Ward.
Figured someone would.
I'm going to cast Tyrant Scorn, targeting Wrexial, returning it to your hand. And I also get a zombie from that.
I'm going to play a Mind Stone.
I'll get a zombie from that.
Nick, do you need some zombie tokens? I got like 50 I could send you.
They're behind me and I'm lazy.
And I will just play Wrexial.
Alright.
Oh, sweet. So, new Scrap Mob dies and I get another zombie.
I'll pass turn.
Okay, I will untap.
These are not skeletons, they're zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Those zombies from Plant vs. Zombies look kind of skeleton-ish, so it works.
Yeah.
I'll draw. I don't like any of this. I'm gonna move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Max, I know where it's going. Come on.
And I'm going to just swing 4 in the air at Nick.
Yeah. Just 4?
Just 4.
Alright.
And then I will play 1, 2, 3, 4. I will play a Blood Bond Vampire. Whenever I gain life, I put a +1/+1 counter on it. And I will scry from my Path of Ancestry.
Alright.
That can go on bottom. And I will pass my turn.
Cool. Let's upkeep draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not good. 1, 2, 3. And a swamp. 4. I'll play a Hedron Archive.
Okay.
Let's see.
Crazy, these Dimir decks are ramping so much harder than the mono green deck. I'm doing something wrong, apparently. Must be.
Oh, you know. Got that dang Omnath over there. I feel like I made a mistake. So much
I think I did
stuff
too.
going on.
I think I did too. Maybe I shouldn't have played Omnath.
I'm gonna pass turn.
Really? Alright. I'll add 4...
Chris, that's an illusion.
4 green mana.
can't read my handwriting. Don't worry, I can't either.
Draw a card. Hey. Play forest. I'll trigger the expedition. That'll be the last counter. I'll go get 2 more forests tapped. Now we're ramping. Kinda. We're getting there. Sitting at the big boy table soon enough here. Okay. Then I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a Soul of the Harvest.
Soul.
6/6 trample. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control, I may draw a card. Let's throw that up there. And Ronus's Monument triggers. I'm going to give Marwyn +2/+2 and trample. Then, so that makes her a 3/3. I'm going to tap Morrowind for 3 green mana, and then tap 2 more, so I got 5 green mana. I'm going to cast Shamanic Revelation.
Ooh.
So I will draw a card for each creature I control and gain 4 life for each creature I control with power 4 or greater.
I have a response.
Sure.
I'm going to tap 3 for a Vona's Hunger, and I have Ascend. So each opponent sacrifices half the creatures they control rounded up.
Nice. So Max, your Bloodlord is back in your graveyard.
Thank you.
So I sacrificed 4 creatures? No, I
Half
worked so
half
hard
rounded up. Yep.
on those zombies.
Bonus Hunger is such a good card. That card is really underappreciated and underplayed.
Well, now I don't look so scary, so I thank you, I guess.
You're welcome.
No. That sucks. Okay. So now I will just draw 1 card. And gain 4 life. And pass the turn.
All right.
Okay, I helped everyone. I helped.
I appreciate it.
I don't.
Oh, Aaron, my roommate and I tried doing a Let's Play channel called Couchside Crusaders, and we literally couldn't figure out the equipment, so it never got off the ground. So we have this entire, like, sound system thing that we don't know how to use.
I'm going to play Siphon Mind.
Hey.
Or discard a card, and I draw a card for each one discarded that way.
Okay.
I'm assuming no one's Hellbent, so I have to draw 3.
Yeah.
I'm going to discard Deep Analysis.
I'm gonna discard a Dark Imposter.
Discarding a forest.
All right. I'm going to equip my Fire Shrieker. I'm going to swing at Nick. To Wrexial.
Oh.
Yikes.
I will attempt to, I guess, on declare attacks, Grizzly Spectacle it. 2, 3, 4.
It's like everybody running that card. I feel like we've seen it like 6 times.
I'm not.
Like 6 times tonight.
I don't have a counterspell in hand.
Nice. So you'll mill 5.
Court of Cunning, Siphon Flesh, a Demon's Disciple, Castle Vantris, and a Swamp.
All right.
That is going to be it for me. I'll pass turn.
And untap. Draw.
I know it doesn't make sense, but I'm most scared of Max right now.
Why? There's
He's-
nothing to be afraid of.
So
He's
Zendikar
probably-
was the first block that I ever played, and so I'm very familiar with all legendary creatures. My first like wall using video game speak was Drana because all I had were like Necrotol and Doomblade effects. I literally couldn't kill it. Like I don't know how I'm supposed to win this game.
He's also probably spent the least amount of resources thus far.
Yeah, that is true.
I will spend 5 and cast an Anointed Deacon, which will let me scry. That will go on bottom. Because I almost dropped my entire deck. And I'm going to move to combat.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give the Child of Night +2/+0. And I'm going to swing the Child of Night at Dana and Drana at Andy.
Okay. Yeah, I have nothing.
No pumps on Drana.
Take the 4 from Shadow Knight.
Okay, I will gain 4 life. And I'll put a +1/+1 counter on the Bloodlord Vampire. Bloodbond Vampire. I will pass my turn.
Alright. So upkeep draw. Alright, there we go. Max, how much power do you have on board?
Currently,
Yeah.
4, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
That is what could block right now.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna swing Gyruda and the illusion at you.
6/6 and a 7/7.
Yes.
I will chump block the 7/7
Okay.
with the Legion Zealot, and then take 6.
Cool.
Oh
Let's
crap! I forgot I've
do-
taken Gyruda damage already.
Oh, it doesn't count as
Oh, fun.
commander.
Never mind. Then I'm not as afraid anymore.
Second turn. Let's do Disciple of Bolus targeting the illusion. When it enters.
Yeah. I have no response.
So that will get rid of it, and I will gain 7 and draw 7 unless you want to shrink it.
I can only shrink it by 1, and so no, I'm not gonna do.
Okay. Gain 7, draw 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. We got some lands again. We will play a swamp. 5, 6. Cool. Spend 2 mana for. Oh, I didn't want to get back. What's Drana's toughness?
4.
Okay, so that's not gonna work. Oh.
I am
No,
tied
we're
for the
good.
least amount of life. I don't know why we're looking at me.
We're good. I'm gonna spend a blue and a black. Andy, how many instant sorceries do you have in your graveyard?
Let's see. Is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
Okay, get rid of all of those and a land, and I'm gonna put Lockmere Serpent back into my hand.
Okay. You got it.
And then 2, 3, 4. Let's do this first. 2 mana for an arcane signet, and let's do 4 mana for Urza's Guilt. Each player draws 2 cards, discards 3 cards, and then loses 4 life.
Okay.
Draws 2, discards 3, loses 4.
Yep.
I'm gonna sack my commander sphere. Okay.
Drawing 2.
And that can go.
Okay, there goes my hand. And lose 4
Discarding
life.
Esper Panorama.
Lands, I'll discard.
I'm discarding Overwhelming Stampede, Rogue's Passage, and Elvish Archdruid.
Alright,
I'm
discarding
gonna
Esper, Swamp, and a Island.
Ambitions cost Vampire Nighthawk, Blood Tracker.
Oh, Vampire Nighthawk. Okay, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Before we go to my turn, let's ask chat a question. Chat's been a little bit quiet. People in chat and people at the table here. We're in the holidays season. For a lot of people, what is the worst gift you have ever gotten?
Ooh.
Think about that.
Interesting question.
Wow.
Jeez.
Harazell says, "Do kids count?" Yikes. This is...
Who's kids, though?
Let's see.
The one that pops to mind, and this was, I was in college. My parents bought me a pair of boots, like thinking I needed boots to walk to class or something, and they were like 2 sizes too small. So my mom's like, "Oh, I'll just return them." And like 3 weeks later, I'm like, "Did you ever get me the right size of those boots?" She's like, "No, I just returned them." "Oh, I assumed you were returning them to get the size that actually fit." She's like, "Oh, I guess I just blanked and returned them." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
You get
So, like,
nothing.
I was like,
Wow.
I was given a gift that I didn't want that much anyway, and then I like wound up not even getting it. So I guess that would probably be the one that springs to mind, at least as an adult.
Nice. Worst gift I ever got was from my boss as part of a White Elephant gift exchange. It was a one of those daily calendars where you daily calendar where you rip off a piece of paper every day. Except this was all inspirational. It was supposed to be inspirational quotes, but like every single day, it just every single thing just made me like miserable because they were so stupid.
So mine is one of my cousins gave me a 7-Eleven gift card, and at the time of receipt, there was not a 7-Eleven within 50 miles of me. So it's like, thanks, I guess.
If I'm never on vacation.
Yeah.
I'm recasting Omnath.
Of course.
Ronus's Monument triggers give Soul of the Harvest +2/+2 and trample.
With Omnath on the stack.
Yep.
I'm going to cast Soul Shatter. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker with the highest converted mana cost among creatures or planeswalkers they control.
Gyruda.
Oh, that's mean. Anointed Deacon, goodbye.
Alright, I lose Soul of the Harvest. Wow. I feel like I can't get anything done in this game.
You got 3 removal players here.
Yeah. Let's see. Colin says, my boss got me Pokemon cards. I don't play Pokemon. But I was able to trade it in at my LGS for some booster packs. Well, then that's alright.
There we go.
Alright, pass the turn.
Alright. Let's let's see. I am going to sign in blood myself, so lose 2, draw 2.
Can't copy it.
Play my land. I'm going to pass the turn to Max.
Well, that's
Ooh.
scary that you're leaving all that mana up.
Mana, man.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'll untap. I'll draw.
Played very aggressively last game, so I'm trying to not do that this game.
That doesn't make me feel better about
As you draw
decision,
into Tainted Strike.
honestly. Yeah. I'm gonna tap 4 for Hedron Archive. I'm gonna move to combat.
All right.
Got it.
I'm gonna swing the 2/1 Child of Night at Dana.
You too.
Okay. Then I'm gonna pass my turn.
Okay. I will untap and draw. I will play a swamp return. Let's actually cast my commander this game, huh?
Seems good.
1, 2, 3.
Could be fun.
Something like that. I'll cast Wrexial, at least attempt to.
I have no response.
Seeds?
Cool.
That goes up 1.
2 mana for a Nurok Stealth Suit.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's a good one.
And then I will pass the turn.
All right. Into your turn. I'll make 4 mana. Untap. Let's see if I can draw something good here.
Oh, Dana, I forgot to mention it when we started the first game, but I also had to order a Wrexial. It almost didn't get here.
Okay.
Yeah, and these cards I ordered on the 2nd of December, and they didn't make it.
Wow.
man. Where'd you order from?
Kingdom.
Oh, okay.
And they shipped that day, and I can track them. They spent like 7 days at some postal facility in California, and then another like 6 over in Minneapolis. So
Sounds about
I wasn't
right.
there.
So Chris says my worst gift was similar to Andy's. My aunt bought me a book called Goalposts: Devotionals for Girls. Devotions for teenagers, focusing on how the Bible applies to your daily lifestyle, treating such topics as decision-making, sex, dating, family life, and faith. Needless to say, it was not for me for many reasons. I can imagine, yep. Alright, we're gonna tap 5. Let's see if I can get something on the board here. Rampaging Baloths.
Nice.
Yeah, I got nothing to say to that.
Triggers Ronus' Monument will give the +2/+2 to Omnath. +2/+2 and Trample. Any responses? It happens? I get something?
That's cool.
All right.
Yep.
Neat. And then I'm going to play a land and make a beast.
Nice.
Beast. Where's my beast? There's a 4/4 beast. I'm gonna add 5 mana to my mana pool. So this will go up to 9. So Omnath is currently a 12/12 with trample. go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Just send it at Nick.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You sure you want to do that, buddy?
I'm not. No, I'm probably not. But I got to do something in this game. You guys keep killing all my stuff. Might as well.
All right.
Might as
You
well
remember
go
that
for
thing
it.
I put back in my hand? Well, we're gonna flash it in. I'm gonna cast Lochmere Serpent.
Okay.
Oops, not that. Whoop. And I'm going to double block your Omnath.
Okay.
How much are you soaking up?
I have 15 toughness
Okay.
and 12 power.
Yeah. So we'll kill Wrexial, I guess.
Okay. Wrexial will go to the command zone.
And Pester.
Told you, man.
Well, if I had gone at Dana, something similar would have happened, right?
I'm gonna crack that Mindstone for the end of turn. You know, you never can tell.
Yeah.
Stuff
Sure.
happens. It doesn't happen.
It's supposed to kill your co-host.
He did last game.
Yeah.
With a little help from my friends.
Medical ends. Oh, let's see. I am once again gonna. Well,
What's Dana gonna do?
I'm gonna play my commander again.
Say maybe nothing.
Get a blocker, and I'll pass turn.
I'll untap. Draw. I will play a swamp. Dana, how many cards do you have in your hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Too
Don't
many.
like that. And Nick?
I also have 5.
Okay, let's see what happens.
I have 0 if anybody cares.
Stop casting spells, man. Maybe you can keep a hand.
I'm just gonna start off by cracking my Hedron archive to draw 2.
And
Then I'm going to cast Demonic Vigor onto Drana.
Yes.
So it gets +1/+1, and when it dies, I return it to my hand.
All right.
And everybody has blockers. I don't like that.
I cannot block your Drana.
I can't block flyers.
Oh, that's right. Dana, I guess, can't block flyers either.
I can't. I'm defenseless.
Yeah, I know. And everybody with their 2 mana up.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna
I don't have
pass
any
my
mana.
turn.
Got there. Let's see if I regret this. I'm going to attempt to stick the stealth suit onto the serpent.
That gives it. Let me look.
Gives it shroud. Assuming that's good.
Nope. I am going to for the second time this game, after I got shuffled back in off the block. I'm gonna Grizzly Spectacle.
Yes. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll mill 7.
Card of the night. Grizzly Spectacle.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Split Decision, Evil Twin, Fire Mines Vessel, Island, Dark Hatchling, Rotting Rats, and Dimir Signet.
All right.
Cool. I will go to my turn. We'll play an island.
And that was Walkmere Serpent. He was going to put this also down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Although it'll probably be back.
Let's see.
Hey, Dana, do you want to put your commander in the name bar?
No.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Patron Archive, Everflowing Chalice, and Tech Edge. We are going to cast Sadbot.
Nice.
Searching for a swamp. And doing a shuffle. Okay. Huh. I'm going to cast Deep Analysis out of my graveyard. Lose 3 and draw 2.
Harris L in chat says, I've been building a 4-color Omnath with only 4 4s for 4 because
Nice.
Omnath is for squares.
Right.
That's awesome.
We gotta have a name for 4 4s for 4. 2 2s have bear. What is a 4 4 for 4? Think of something there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's cast an Archaeomancer. Targeting everyone's favorite card, Grisly Spectacle.
Come on.
Don't come over here. Don't do it. Okay. I can go to combat. I'm not doing that. I'll pass turn.
Okay.
Boo. Swing with that zombie.
Untap.
Oh, that's the last. That's the latest piece of my art. Don't destroy it.
I think I actually overpaid last time for Omnath. This time I won't. I'm gonna bring out Omnath. Who's got responses?
Just don't come over here and we're good, buddy.
Shut up.
I got nothing.
Come on over there. All right. The Bailoff gets +2/+2 and trample.
Double turn.
So the Bailoffs is an 8/8. We'll go to combat. And
I lost Andy.
Oh, did you?
I'm still here. Can't you
Okay,
see me?
I will refresh.
Okay. This is
Oh yeah, it's definitely me.
this 8/8 is going at Dana.
Okay.
What do you got?
Tainted Strike it.
The 19.
Okay. Then pass the turn.
All right. I will. I'm going to equip this Fire Shrieker. Move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to swing at Nick. Wrexial.
Oh, that means you got an answer for that Grizzly Spectacle.
What?
Well, we're gonna cast it anyway. Alright. What you got?
An Arcane Denial.
Yeah, seems good.
So on the
Alright, well.
on the
Ooh,
first,
that's-
so it's double strike, so it's going to get 2 triggers.
Yeah.
First trigger, I'm going to cast Urza's Guilt.
Sure.
And
Let me take my
And in
5
response to Urza's Guilt,
Mhm.
I'm flashing a Notion Thief.
Yes. Oh.
Wow. Why would you do that, Dana?
This is awesome.
So I'm going to draw 12, and y'all are going to discard 3.
And then I'll lose 4
Oh.
for the Urza's Guild.
Mhm.
Discarding
Pick your
Island,
monster.
Armillary Sphere, and Skin Render. Okay.
I'm gonna discard a Shadow Cloak Vampire, a Grey Merchant of Asphodel, and a Vampire Nocturnus.
Oh.
That's a pitch 3 basic lands.
I'm discarding
then
a
you get
wild
your
size.
second strike, yeah. So
Do you have anything else very cool in there, Nick?
yeah, so I took my damage for the second. Urza's Guild is gone. Would you like to cast Grizzly Spectacle?
I won't. What else would be an option there?
We have Tyrant Scorn.
Is that too?
Choose one, destroy target creature with CMC 3 or less, or bounce a creature. Inscription of Insight, and that's it.
Doesn't Omnath cost 3?
I wasn't gonna say it.
Yeah, we will. We'll cast that and hit Omnath.
Oh, jeez.
So what are you hitting? Tyrant Scorn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in
Okay.
danger.
Cool.
Dana, I was ready to win next turn.
I mean, maybe you still can.
No, because my win con is in my graveyard.
Is it Vampire Nocturnus?
Yeah, and a Gary would have probably sealed the game.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's see. I didn't play a land because I wanted to make sure I had one to discard, so I'll play a land. We'll play a. Wrexial's tapped. I do have 1 blocker, but I feel like I'm gonna get swung at pretty hard by Andy.
Say you deserve it.
Yeah,
You got it coming.
it's very true. How big is that battle off by default?
6/6, and the beast is a 4/4.
Probably do deserve it. Yeah. Just gonna pass a turn. Discard
Okay.
cards. 1,
I'm hellbent, so I'm just gonna draw a card.
2, 3.
I'll play a Snow-Covered Swamp.
I'll pitch this Hedron Archive.
Do we draw off the Arcane Denial?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Except for I draw the card.
No! Darn it!
Thank you. I mean,
So
I know
good.
that you are such a nice, the most generous person.
It's my job as a host.
I am gonna.
So good.
I'm gonna risk it and move to combat.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swing 5 in the air at Dana.
I don't think I have any blockers or ways to deal with that. So I am going to just have you attack Nick instead. Flashing in Portal Mage.
Oh. Don't do it, Mags.
I have to. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will tap 5 and buff and give Drana +5 +0, and I will give -X, -0 -X. I'll hit your Archaeum. Any creature, or is it creature that you control?
A creature.
Oh, target creature. Okay. We'll hit the Notion Thief for -5.
That seems like something that's good to have off the board.
-5, yeah.
I appreciate that.
I am dead. Bam.
And then I will move to my end step because I have no cards in hand.
Okay.
Sorry, Nick.
It's all good. It happened to
Dana's
Andy.
It's Dana's fault.
I don't know why these guys keep taking you out, Nick. Take.
I don't know.
Okay, Andy, we can
Bunch
take
of
out Dana
hooligans.
together.
Yep. Dana, how many cards? Oh, you got a lot of cards in hand, don't you?
I am doing okay card-wise.
Yeah, you're doing just fine. Sure, you'll have some answers. Elvish Mystic. We'll target the Baloths with Ronus's Monument. Tap 8 for Omnath.
Don't have a ton of answers though, so I will. If you've got a bunch of good tricks, probably take out Max.
Target the Beast.
What?
We'll go to combat. I'll send sending 8 and 6 at Dana.
I do have one answer.
Yep.
Maybe. But I have an echoing truth, and I will hit whatever the biggest creature is.
That'll be the Baloths. So you take 6 from the Beast.
Take 6, yes.
All right. That's all I got. Go ahead, Dana.
All right. What's in everyone's graveyard, for instance, in sorceries?
Wild
That's
Size,
a lot.
Overwhelming Stampede. That's all I got.
Okay. What size is what?
Ambitions cost and bonus hunger.
What does wild size do?
A target creature gets +2/+2 and gains trample, and you draw a card.
Come on, Dana, we need some more infect.
I don't have it. Any infect, but I do have a Painted Well. Enchant land. I'll hit one of your forests over there, Andy.
Yep.
And it becomes a swamp. I draw a card.
Hey, thanks to the 18 people still hanging out with us in chat.
Yeah.
Thanks
Yeah.
for hanging out and watching all night long.
Just how Max likes it.
Oh,
We'll swing at you, Andy, with the Wrexial.
Yeah. I can no longer block.
That'll hit you for 10.
Yep.
And the 2 spells are like both overruns, which don't. I guess one of them draws a card. I'll cast one that draws me a card.
Yeah.
No, because
Can you use wild size on the so that it hits for 2 more on the second one?
You could do it in.
Yeah.
Yep, you could.
because I can cast one at any point in time.
Yeah.
But which is an overwhelming stampede or overrun?
It's overwhelming stampede.
That'll double the creature's power.
Creatures you control gain trample and get +X/+X, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control.
So that'll hit you for 5 the first time. I'll cast that, and the second time it'll hit you for 10, and I will cast the other one that draws me a card.
Oof.
So you're hitting me for 15 total? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I will draw a card. Second main phase. A bunch of cards in hand. I will cast 1, 2, 3, 4. I will cast the Silent Arbiter.
Good old Silent Arbiter.
Not this again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I will cast Wound Reflection.
Oh no! Oh.
And I will move to my end step, and I will pass the turn.
So, what does Wind Reflection do again? I feel
At the
like
beginning of each end step, each opponent loses life equal to the life they lost this turn.
I didn't lose any.
Did not. Andy
But
did.
somebody
Okay,
did.
I'm sorry, Andy.
Are you?
Tap, draw. I didn't play the card, so yes.
Max, I have 2 mana free.
And
Tainted Well goes to the graveyard because Andy died.
um,
Oh, actually, Max, give me 1 second. I have to discard because I drew a bunch of cards off the Arcane Denial and stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey,
Go
buddy,
Mana
how's
Rock.
it going? Welcome to Dead.
Yeah.
I actually, Max may have me.
okay, I draw. I can't get rid of that Silent Arbiter. That's the problem. Combat. Swing at you for 5 in the air.
I'll take it.
B4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll activate Drana for 5. Oh, I could have done this and gotten rid of Silent Arbiter. I'm terrible at this game. Give Drana +5/+0 and hit the Silent Arbiter for -5.
It doesn't matter because your damage will kill me for lethal max. My screw up was bigger than yours. I forgot Feed the Swarm isn't an instant because I had a way to kill Drana on my turn and I have the mana for it. But I thought it was an instant and I was holding it. So my error is bigger than yours. You kill me. I've got no way to respond. That was my answer.
That was
Alright.
a great game.
Alright, good game,
good
guys. Good set of games.
And yes, Wound Reflection is miraculously like a sub $3 card now.
Yeah, it used to be super expensive.
Yeah, thank you, Double Masters. Very good set of reprints there. I was very excited to pick one up myself.
Yeah.
Cool. So what'd you both think?
This
This was a lot of fun. I really, for sure. Actually, building the decks was a lot of fun too. Just having to like work around the constraints of the budget. Number one, being limited for commanders you can choose from, and then like trying to figure out what you could do with those commanders on a budget. Actually, I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was definitely a brewing exercise for me as someone who doesn't preferably like to brew EDH decks. So it was an awesome exercise for me, and I really, I think actually the constraints helped me build it versus just having access to everything I would want.
Yeah, and for anyone in chat who doesn't know, our budget is $50 TCG price, not including the Commander or Basics, which Nick just wrote into chat as well. Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
And I'll ask Nick, I guess, because he also played a 2-color deck. I didn't feel like this mana base was remotely a difficult thing to deal with, even on a budget. Like we both had pretty lousy mana bases, and at least in terms of like good dual lands, it wasn't a problem for me at all either of the two games. Was it for you?
No, not at all. I mean, it's so, you know, we've done a couple of episodes of these already. I really feel like if you're playing on a budget, mono and dual colored decks are kind of where you want to be.
Yeah.
Just because it doesn't really matter if you play a tap land, as long as you get what you need. You don't even have to play the tap lands. You can just use, you know, Evolving Wilds, Terramorphic Expanse for your fixing, and most of the time, as long as you get your second of each color, you're good to go.
Yeah, Exotic Orchard is a great card,
Mm-hmm.
and it's super cheap. Yeah, we've done 3 episodes before this, and on all 3 of those, I played 3-color decks, and I can honestly say of all the games that we've played for Scrap Trawlers, I've never once felt like my deck couldn't perform because I didn't have expensive dual lands, you know?
Now, I did run more mana rocks than I probably usually do, in part to compensate for that, but even then, I didn't. It wasn't a... Yeah, it worked out very nicely. It was a lot of fun, so...
Very cool, very cool. People in chat, people watching on YouTube, if you'd like to be on a future game of Scrap Trawlers, you can contact me or Nick on Twitter, or the Scrap Trawlers Twitter at ScrapTrawlers, or you can email us at scraptrawlers@yahoo.com. Thank you, Dana and Max, so much for joining us. Why don't you go ahead and promote yourselves again? Well, I mean, most people know who you are, but go ahead and tell us who you are. Start with Dana.
First, I'll say this. Thanks a lot for having us on, and you two were both supporters of ours very early on when we were like just starting out. So I'm absolutely glad to come here and help you out do this. It's not only is a good cause, but like we felt, you supported us, and it feels good to pay that back a little bit. So had to do that, and thanks for helping us out early on when we needed it too. That means a lot.
Of course.
You can find me with Max on Central. Shows go up Monday morning. I believe one will happen tomorrow morning as well. And you can hear me also on the EDH Recast on YouTube most Fridays.
Yeah, and I just want to second that. Thank you so much for having us on. I love tuning in and watching you guys every other Sunday and every Tuesday, hanging out with you guys on Twitch. And you can find me every Monday along with Dana, and I'm on Twitter at CMDRCentral_Max. And
I think I just want to throw in one more thing here. Back when I first, was really starting to get into Commander back in 2018, Commander Central was like one of the first podcasts I listened to. You guys are the first people that I really met in the EDH community that were well known, and I just want to say thank you guys. You're both, and the podcast in general is a big part of why I got into content creation. So thank you for that.
Thanks for the compliment. We appreciate it, and we're glad that we did something positive enough that somebody else wanted to do something similar. So big deal. Thanks a lot.
Sure.
Yeah,
definitely. Now, thank you to again and everybody else in chat and everybody else who donated for the charity event. As I said, we got a lot done. Hoping to do more, of course, later on at a different time. And this was really fun.
Yeah, thank you.
And for those winners, I'll be emailing you from the Scrap Trawlers email address as soon as we tidy up here.
Yep, look forward to that, and we are planning to do a rematch game with Dana and Max. It should be in March. So Dana, hang on to that deck, and Max, yours too, because we'll want to play those again. And then after that game, you guys can give them out to the winners, whoever wins them. Thank you, everybody, in watching us on Twitch right now. We appreciate all of you, everybody who follows us, our subscribers, or anybody who's just hanging out. Really means a lot to us. Hope you all have a great night, and take care, everybody. Remember, Black Lives Matter, trans rights are human rights. Good night, everybody.
Everyone.
See ya.